Hi guys! So I am here with a cosplay review. There's a really awesome company and cosplay seller called, or their website is called Miccostumes. I believe that is how you pronounce it. Miccostumes, yeah. Sponsored me to cosplay, so this one is going to be about the Yang cosplay. They sponsored me. So for the Yang cosplay, I received the cosplay itself and the wig. So this is the wig I received. It came in a plastic bag, had the paper in the middle of it, and a hairnet. I've had a chance to use it and figure out what it's like. This wig came pre-styled, as in it was curled. It has these little bits that are hidden at the moment, but the bits that kind of flip out of her hair right here and here, you can kind of see on this side as well. And then the bangs weren't styled, like they were long. Never had bangs that were pre-cut because everyone has a different forehead length, so pre-cutting it could make it too short on some people. So they come at the length that bangs usually do, or at least for the long wigs where they're like down to here. It also came with the little antenna thing that she got going on the top. It came with that tied up and already kind of sort of styled. You just have to like adjust it to sit right. The wig itself is very nice. I was really happy with how thick this wig was. Like, it's incredibly thick.
I usually buy my wigs off of eBay, so I'm used to kind of thinner ones, but like this one has a weft like super often. Like there's just a whole bunch right there, and I was like, oh my god, that's so much hair.
I like the size of it. I have a small head though, so I don't really have trouble wearing wigs too often. Of course, it has adjustable straps to resize it to whatever size you need. The wig doesn't tangle too easily. It does tangle in the usual spot, which is at the back of the neck.
Which every wig I have, every single wig will do that. A long wig at least, it will tangle right here because it rubs against you so much.
But it's not like super bad, and it's actually really easy to just kind of brush out with your fingers and then just flip the curls back into place. It's not like super shiny. It does have that wig shine to it that most wigs have, but it's not like a bad kind of shine like that some wigs have. And it doesn't have too much hair falling out. Like, there's not like a whole bunch of shedding where it's just getting really thin really fast. It's not doing that. But yes, I am really happy with the wig. I'm happy with the curls. I'm happy with how comfortable it is to wear, how thick it is. Now on to the costume, which I am extremely happy with it. I ordered it in a size medium. I followed their sizing chart, and while a lot of the areas fit fine, there were some areas with this particular costume that was a little bit big on me.
It wasn't anything too bad. It's easily fixed. Like, I could go in and just sew it to fit me better, or just pin it even. So
it comes with the outer dress for her, and it has a button where you button this one side into place and then you zip it up. Then you have the outer dress for her. For this is one of the parts that fit weird. I have a really short length and height here, so a lot of things that just go around the neck like this don't fit me, and that is one of the problems that I had sort of with this is when it goes around the neck, this part a little bit too long, but not by too much, and I was able to just pull it over here and pin this into place like that, and it hid under the jacket, so that was an easy fix. And the other thing was it was a little bit loose in the waist area. Like, it didn't hug me as tightly as I wanted to, but I actually think that is how her costume is.
Not boxy necessarily, but in that design, so if you do want it to hug you more, like I said, it's easy to pin or take in, but I'm pretty sure that actually fits well. That's just my personal preferences. I want it to hug me more at the waist.
But the fabric choice for it, I absolutely loved. Like I said, the entire thing is lined. It has all of her little details, like the zippers here. It even has belt loops here. I thought it was a little bit long for someone my height. I am 5 foot, and this came to like just a little bit below mid-thigh, or like at the top of my knee, and I wanted it to be a little bit shorter. After wearing it for a little bit, I was like, it looks fine. I
pulled the socks down a little bit to have a bit more of a gap in between the costume and the stocking, so there was some leg there to make it have the appearance of me having really long legs, and I figured that was fine for me, and I actually liked how that looked.
This piece was really easy to put on. I love the color choices for it. I found it to be really exact. The next thing I have here is the black slip for her. The black slip was the only thing that really fit off, but once again, it is underneath her, and so you don't really see a majority of it. You see the bottom and then the top part. So everything else I was able just to tuck in and hide away, and that worked fine. This is strapless, but it does have a spot where you could attach the detachable bra straps, like an invisible one or even a black one. I like the fabric they used for this. It's kind of like that satiny, shiny material, which I figured is fitting for her underdress part. As far as the fits, by the way, go, it is only slightly off. It's not like a huge, drastic amount off, just slightly. I would have just liked it maybe a couple more centimeters or like 1 more inch in, but other than that, it's nothing huge. If it is a huge problem, the people who work there are incredibly nice and patient, and they will probably work with you to get you a better size. Next item I have is the jacket, and the jacket fit perfectly. I had absolutely no issues with the jacket fitting. The this little thing, this little strap she got across her chest, is easy to put on. It just velcros into place and it stays secure the entire time I wore it. But once again, this is lined. I like the material they made for it. They kind of have this shoulder pad in the, well, shoulder part, and it helps keep it structured here, kind of like that military style jacket. Next thing I have to show you guys is the belt and the pouch and the little fabric piece. So I'm going to talk about the fabric piece first because I absolutely love it. I love this detailing they put here. It's sewn on. It's like this little lace piece. Absolutely love the color choice they have for her fabric. I like that it's shiny, and in the wind it blows and it kind of holds its shape as well.
Because this part along the bottom is a little bit thicker and stiffer, so it kind of keeps it like so that you could still see the detailing.
So when I first got the belt, it was a teensy bit confusing because I was like, ooh, how does this wrap around? Once you attach this piece right here, this piece velcros into place on the only other velcro spot on the belt. Then you realize, oh, it sits like this, and this just works kind of like one of those normal belts. And all of the materials they chose for this, I'm happy with.
It's like fake leather. I don't like to use real leather, so I like that it's fake leather, and it's fake leather looking. It's not necessarily fake leather, I don't think, but definitely has that leather look to it.
The pouch is usable. It is really thick, it is sturdy, it velcros open and close. It held my phone and a small wallet just fine. Next thing is the stockings, and this is another one that I had a little bit of a fit problem. It's mostly because I'm really short in height, so the stockings were quite long.
But she does wear boots, so if you kind of just leave part of the toe out, or like scrunch it down at like near the ankle, then the boots hide that. And that is what I did to get it to the right length I wanted it.
Unlike some other garter belt type things I had, whatever these are called, these actually didn't feel like they were just going to pop off, because I've had some before where they fit right, but once I sat down fully or something, the back one would like break. But these ones didn't do that. I was able to move and sit and pose comfortably in whatever way I wanted, and I didn't have to worry about them breaking, which was really nice. The other thing they have on them are these little studs. They feel fairly secure. The other thing that I absolutely loved is that this detail that's on the side of her stocking is sewn into place. This is actually a separate piece of fabric, and then it is sewn down into the spot. Not only does this help kind of hold it up, because this fabric right here is a little bit more stiff than this fabric, so it kind of gives it a shape. Also means that it's not eventually going to like scratch off or chip off like paint would. So I really love that this detail is sewn on. The stockings themselves are incredibly stretchy. They are lightweight and comfortable and breathable. I think this costume is probably really great for fall. It came with her black gloves, and they are made out of the same or similar, if not the same, I'm pretty sure it's the same material that the stockings are, which is nice. I like that there is consistency in material and color choices throughout the costume. But yeah, these gloves, like I said before about the socks, they're comfortable, they're lightweight, they're breathable fabrics. They are cut off in the spots that they're supposed to be cut off, and they're an appropriate length for her costume.
I loved it because it was just long enough to cover my tattoos, so I didn't have to worry about covering it.
And then the other thing the costume came with is these fabric versions of her gauntlets,
which I think is just so cute, and it's so nice that it comes with these in case you're not someone who makes props, or you don't have time, or you didn't want to make them.
And they don't look that bad either. Like sometimes fabric props can maybe look but these actually don't look bad, and I actually kind of like them. They're shiny fabric, so they can kind of have that plasticky metal look to them, which I think is appropriate for her costume prop piece. It has 2 layers of this fabric that's kind of stiff, so it kind of keeps its shape.
I believe they do also sell her full gauntlets, like plastic hard piece, whatever ones, like actual prop ones, on their website as well.
Overall for this costume, I am absolutely in love with it. Like I said, I had only really minor problems, which wasn't that big of a deal. If you guys are interested in purchasing costumes or interested in this particular costume, definitely check out Miccostumes. I found that their prices there are absolutely reasonable. I figured they actually have fairly low prices and affordable prices, especially for the quality of cosplay that you're getting, because it's really nice. Like, it's really nice, and the people working there are very cooperative and friendly. This particular costume is $80 for the entire costume, not the wig, but they do have bundle deals
for if you want to buy the costume and the wig, or you want to buy the costume and the wig and props, because they also sell props, or the costume and the wig and the props and the shoes.
Sorry if I was looking over there. I was looking at the screen to read what the price was. Real quick, because I almost forgot to review the shipping part. This costume got here to me in the very beginning of September, and I ordered it. I think the order went through towards the end of July, beginning of August. So it's about the time I expected for a costume to take, but there is an option to put in a date that you would prefer to have the costume by. Keep in mind, just because I am sponsored for this video, I am not giving a biased opinion. If I really didn't like something, I would tell you guys, or I would just not accept the sponsorship. So this is actually my honest, genuine opinion. I think their costumes are really great, and I don't think you would have any problems purchasing from that site. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and you check out the site if you're looking to purchase a costume. They have a huge variety, and check out my Yang photos. I will have a couple after this, but there will be more on my different social sites, especially Facebook. So yes, thanks for watching, guys. Have a lovely day. Bye!